Unit load handling. An important concept in data warehousing is the unit load. Unit load handling is a related idea about managing data. When you think of data, what do you picture? A surprising number of people picture an unbroken stream of some kind. You may picture water funneling through a straw or an endless run of green numbers on a black background. If you are picturing an image like that, then you are wrong. Not completely, but wrong enough that we need to adjust your mental image. Instead, I want you to picture a river, and floating down that river are barrels. Each of those barrels is a segment of data. That segment is a unit of data. You can think of units as chunks of data on a network or in a database, which can be passed back and forth, stored, and analyzed. So where does unit load handling come in? Well, just like with more traditional items, you can't send everything through at once. You would overwhelm a system with too much data. In the best-case scenario, this would create significant lag. In the worst-case scenario, you can crash a piece of software or a method of data transport by overloading it. As a matter of fact, this is a common technique employed by black hat hackers to take down a network. Now, you can see the value of unit load handling. It is about controlling how much data is processed at once to mitigate the risk of system lag or downtime. It is also a handy way to organize data by an attribute, like sales info or date, for further analysis. You can also group date by a metadata attribute, such as date or type of data contained inside. Remember, you can create a bottleneck if you don't use units properly. So make sure that when you are setting up a system or inputting a large amount of data, the unit load handling is taken into consideration. Some software applications will already have handled this concern for you by placing size limits or instating wait times between uploads. Generally speaking, these limits should not be overridden unless it is done by the vendor, who is familiar with the possible consequences of this action.